Right, guys, welcome back to another World Cup team preview series. And in today's episode, we are going to be talking about Poland. That's right, we are going to be talking about Poland in this episode. And so, if you like this sort of World Cup team preview series, why not hit the like button on this video and subscribe to the channel and ring the notification bell so that you don't miss any of these World Cup team preview updates that comes out every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Without further ado, let's jump on to the preview. So Poland are a part of the UEFA or the European Confederation when it comes to the sort of World Cup qualifying, and the nickname of the team is the white and red, which is basically the colors of their flag and in the kit as well. Now, a fun fact for you is that it's not really the best fact to talk about Poland. I'll probably add in another one. But Poland have lost the opening or the first two games at a World Cup, but they win their final match at the World Cup. Now, what do I mean by this? 2002, they lost the opening two games. They won the final game. 3 points, got eliminated. 2006, they lost their first two games. They won the final game. 3 points, they still got out in the group stage. And then the latest appearance in 2018, Poland lost the opening two games at the World Cup. They won the final group game. And once again, they finished on 3 points and eliminated as well. So if you go by that record, we would probably expect Poland to lose against, I believe it's Mexico and then Saudi Arabia before beating Argentina. So who knows if that will happen. But just maybe to add a little bit of a much more better note is that Poland have finished in third place in 1974 and in 1982. So very, very good previous records that Poland have not just been grouped. Now, Poland have appeared at 8 previous World Cups. And so they would like to add in this 9th one to be much more better than the previous 3 appearances. So in the qualifying campaign for Poland, they were drawn in a group alongside England, Albania, Hungary, Andorra, and San Marino. Now Poland were able to get enough points to finish at least in a top 2 position in the group, just behind England. They did draw against England, so that definitely helped them. And they scored a lot of goals, probably because San Marino and Andorra were in the group, but they still won. Now, they qualified through the playoffs, and actually they only played one game in the playoff and won that playoff. The reason for that was because of Russia's suspension. Now, Poland were meant to actually play Russia, in Moscow, or wherever it would have been. And who knows, maybe Poland would have lost and not have made this World Cup. But because of Russia's suspension, Poland were given a pass into the final of Path B of UEFA playoff qualifying, which they met Sweden and they won that match 2-0 with goals by Lewandowski, and I believe the other one was Zielinski. So Poland were able to qualify for the World Cup. Probably a bit of luck, knowing that they only had to play one game in the playoffs compared to other teams having 2. But they took full advantage, and now they're at the World Cup in Qatar. So the manager or the head coach of the Poland national team is Czesław Mrnowicz. That is the worst pronunciation. I'm sorry to any Polish fans. I'm not Polish, so forgive me about pronunciations of any of these Polish names. But yes, he is the manager of the Poland national team. He has been the manager since the group stage exit again at Euro 2020. And now he has taken them over and actually have improved their performances in qualifying. And now they look set to at least do a lot more better of a job at this World Cup. Now, some of the star players that they do have include the likes of the obvious Robert Lewandowski, Andreas Milik, Wojciech Szczesny, the goalkeeper, Piotr Zielinski, and Matthias Klich. I hope those are a lot more better in pronunciation. And now let's see if my pronunciation helps with how the team is set up, or is it the manager's job? Bad joke, let's get on with that. So Poland line up in mostly a 3-4-2-1 formation, in which the obvious focal point of their team is the main man, the number 9, Robert Lewandowski, being the one that supplies the team with goals, in which the other players try to give a lot of support to Lewandowski. Now, some of the strengths of this Poland team is obviously their clinical center forward play. They have one of the best number 9s in the world, probably in the past 10 years, in Robert Lewandowski. And obviously, if he's on fire, then Poland are potentially expected to score a lot of goals at this World Cup. Will that be the case for Poland? We shall see. Now, another strength of this Poland team is actually a bit of the midfield is actually a lot more compact. Now, Poland like to play a little bit more of a compact sort of style of play, in which both of the midfielders are the ones that give protection to their back three most of the time, and in which they allow a lot of the other players to basically run off them, in which they can protect the midfield and the defense, obviously. And so that's some of the strengths of this Poland team. Now, some of the weaknesses of the Poland team is actually defensive frailty. Now, what does this mean is that Poland are known for making some of these defensive errors, even these sort of unforced errors, in which leads to the other team scoring goals. Now, it doesn't always happen, even in qualifying it didn't happen, but when it comes to major tournaments, there's always a bit of bad luck when it comes to this Poland team in recent times. And when they're not clicking, not Matthias click, but clicking, then Poland might be in trouble in certain points in the game if they put any sort of unforced errors and giving up a lot of the ball. Now, another weakness of this Poland team is a lack of creativity. If Lewandowski is not, supplying the goals for them, that probably means that there's a lack of creativity in the team. Now, it's not just Robert Lewandowski that has to get into the goals, but a lot of the other players have to as well. And if there's a lack of creativity, a lack of service for Robert Lewandowski to pounce upon, then, Poland could either struggle for goals, or if they do supply that creativity and service to Lewandowski, they can score a lot of goals. So it goes either way. Hopefully for Poland's case is that Lewandowski gets firing, and not just him, but the rest of the team as well at this World Cup. Speaking of World Cup, Poland have been drawn into Group C for this upcoming World Cup. Now, they begin their campaign on Tuesday, the 22nd of November, 7 p.m. local time. This is probably one of the most crucial and probably, I would say probably a game to watch at this World Cup. It is Poland up against Mexico. That would be a big clash that could determine who progresses from the group. And then on Saturday, the 26th of November, 4 p.m. local time in Qatar, Poland will be up against Saudi Arabia, in which they hope they can get 3 points from that, and then they end their group stage campaign on Wednesday, the 30th of November. They'll be up against Argentina. So hopefully for Poland, they'll be able to get enough points heading into that Argentina game, and hopefully for the first time in almost 35, 40 years, that can Poland finally reach the knockout stage of a World Cup. Will they do it here in Qatar 2022? Well, time will tell. So that's it for the World Cup team preview on Poland. Now, if you like these sort of World Cup team preview videos, why not hit the like button on this video and subscribe to the channel and ring the notification bell so that you don't miss any of these World Cup team preview updates. They'll come out every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Now, in the next episode, which will be on Wednesday, the 19th of October, we will be talking about Cristiano Ronaldo, Portugal. Portugal will be in the next preview, so if you don't want to miss that video, ring the notification bell, subscribe to the channel, and until then, I will see you guys in the next one.